Uh-oh. This could be really, really bad. Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode of New Eriador. Yes, playing some more 1.13 Minecraft. So good to be back. I'm actually recording this straight after the other episode, so yeah, I figured I'd have a little nose around, see if I could work out what was going on. I haven't spoken to anybody yet, but I think I've kind of worked out, because a lot of this is blue, so I've got a feeling that beacon I found last time, even though it's blue, we've kind of loaned it to the red team. And there looks like somebody coming on who's online at the moment. That's probably Jeffy. I'm guessing Jeffy, all diamond up. Let's have a quick look. Jeffy and Dougie. I don't think that's Dougie, I think that's Jeffy. So it looks like that's the red team over there, and we've just lent them a blue beacon because they haven't got one yet. And this is the blue team over here. So this is Eriador Bay, and so we're going to have one kind of town over there, one town over here, red and blue. So looking at this, hello turtles, whilst I don't fall on, this says Peddy's, is it Peddy's Lighthouse? All you need for a beacon. There you go. We'll shut the door. And then there's a few other things about creepers, that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a few bits and pieces around. So this looks like it's all ours. What I'm going to do, I think, is going to set this down. We're going to make ourselves a boat, because the easiest way to get to go to where I want to go is going to be by boat, because you can pretty much get there by sea. We'll probably stick to the land, but it means we can travel quicker. It's actually only 1,000 blocks or so from here, so yeah, the coordinates I want to go to are 2,700 by 2,000. Maybe that doesn't quite add up, but yeah, 2,000 blocks in one direction and around about 1,000 in another direction. So it's going to be easier to do this on boat, and my understanding is if we hop in this water here and sail away, because the water looks so gorgeous, doesn't it? This is what Minecraft should be like. For ages we've been looking at modded Minecraft and seeing all the animals in the water, and finally the aquatic update is here, and it's awesome. Hopefully you guys are finding it okay in terms of good on your computers, and it's not too difficult on there. Haven't seen any dolphins yet. Looking forward to seeing some dolphins. Obviously turtles is a thing. We know we can come get some sunflowers up there, should we need it. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm really going to follow this coast around. Ah, look, there's a coral reef already, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the first episode. It was a bit sort of here and there and bitty and just doing things, but this looks so good. And I do believe the shipwrecks. Look, there's a shipwreck with treasure. I'm guessing this has already been found, but there's some weird things. Let's hop out, stop the boat, jump out. Can we get down there all the way? Let's swim down. Swim. Can we swim anymore? There's chests here, nothing in it. So we'll probably die down here if we're not careful. Let's do the old torch trick. Oh, that doesn't work anymore, does it? Oh, and they're floating. Uh-oh. This could be really, really bad. Finally. Well, this is my third shipwreck I found, and this one I believe has not been touched, but rather uniquely, it's on its side. So I didn't realise they came in different varieties. So this one is actually sat on its side and half under the water. So that's pretty cool that they've come up with some different designs to these things. But if we look over here, and this isn't behaving very well. Hopefully, my ping is pretty good, but it's been a bit wobbly, and I've been kicked already off the server. And I'm hoping it's not the new snapshot, because we're playing in 1.37. 1.13, well, yeah, anyway, pre-release 7. Let's see, what have we got in here? We've got some rotten flesh, we've got some thorns and frostwalker. Yeah, I guess frostwalker might be fun to sort of walk across water if we want to. Fire protection, we'll take the food, we'll take the coal, Don't really need anything else. We'll kind of leave that there in case anybody else wants that. But yeah, there was a couple of other ships that have already been found, but this one hadn't. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Look at that bouncing. I hope that's not this pre-release, because if it is, we might be rolling the server back a bit. In which case I won't have done this bit, but who knows? So I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm going to carry on. If I see anything else on the way, then we'll come in. Otherwise, I'll see you at my destination. Aha! So we have found our destination. It's coming up, and is that another ship underneath there? I think it is. I did see someone's portal not too far away. Maybe it's not, it's just land. And there was another ship just over there, which looked like it had been explored. But this is going to be our new home. So this is something I've always wanted to do, and that is transform a mushroom island into something different and unique and what have you. So any input you guys have on that. Is there a big ravine going down there? That could be pretty cool, because I want to incorporate, let's just come up here a minute. I want to incorporate both land and sea into this. So this is pretty cool. When we look down here, look at that. It's a sunken ravine. It looks so cool, doesn't it? So whether we can incorporate stuff like that into it, I don't know. That's one of my thoughts. So it's a case of playing with it and seeing what we've got. We've got this little bit of land here, so let's get up on here and have a quick look and see what this island is all about. I don't think it's too big, which is great, but one of the things we want to do, look, there's some grass there, so if we actually look over this as a biome, you can see, now where am I looking? We haven't had biome info, it's so long in this game, you know, on New Eriador. Holdable, liquid, target, mycelium, no, that's all blocks on there. So it's over on the left here, isn't it, somewhere? There we go. So Mushroom Island, Cold Ocean. So it's about 2/3 of the way down biome, Minecraft Cold Ocean. This one is Mushroom Field Shore. So, but that's pretty good, because we've got a grass starting block, which is pretty awesome. We've got all these. I don't know, do we leave mushrooms up? Do we take mushrooms down? We're going to have to kill some of these guys for food, but we're also then going to have to breed some as well. And this mycelium, which unfortunately spreads, you know, you can do that, but that's going to grow back into mycelium again. Yeah, we can make things spread a little bit, and we can do things so to stop it spreading that way. This, for example, we can take that, and that, and maybe even that one. Now we can put other blocks down to sort of barricade them, but we can also, you see, I think if we leave that one there, it will probably turn, but that one could turn it as well. So that's the thing we've got to be careful of at the beginning. Mycelium is probably going to turn that one before the grass block does. So it's going to be definitely a bit of a challenge for us to get it going at the beginning. But once we get Silk Touch, we can get loads of grass and we can convert it. So we'll see if any of those blocks actually convert to grass or not. But let's have a little look around this island, see what we've got. It's quite a nice biggish island, which means that's a lot of grass blocks to change over. We're going to do that. I mean, we could do it that we have a bit of a Badlands area and a bit of a sort of a nice area. I don't know. So again, your thoughts and ideas on this would be really cool to work out, because we've got lots of little hills and sort of crannies and that sort of thing. And we've got, seems to be going up bigger hills at the back over here. So let's go and get some height. Yeah, so we've got like an area down there. So any thoughts you guys have, leave it down in the comments, or come over onto my Discord server and we can chat about it on there. So it's quite along that way. Does it go much further back this way? Let's have a look. But the nice thing is there will be no mobs here. That's a nice bay, isn't it? See, that's quite a nice bay. So maybe we even do something out of that as a bay. We've got a dolphin down there in the bottom of it. We've got a bit of the underground plants there. No coral reef here. yeah, so what do you think, guys? Do we start over here and have a bay with a boat in it, and then some kind of cliff walk up to the top here and have stuff at the top? Maybe if that's the case, we have more farmland over that way. We can't do a mob farm here, not immediately on the island, but there's no reason we couldn't extend the island somewhere and then make that into the mob farm on the shores. I guess that would work, but particularly where the island is, there would obviously be no hostile mob spawning. But that's pretty good for us working and setting things up. We're going to have to fill in things like this, I think, because that's going to be no good. But yeah, so ideas down below, guys. That would be really awesome, or things that we can build on here, because I'm thinking straight away with that bay, that's probably an area we're going to start, set up camp. Even though this is a nice flat area, we might use this as temporary farming area. That might work. And then yeah, I'm thinking as well, perhaps even if we have that more of an oldie bay, maybe that's somewhere that the ancients came in. This could be our more modern area where we're going to build an actual base, I don't know. And this area over here could be where people landed their boat, and perhaps, you know, even overlooking the bay, we could have some statues or monuments or something like that, just sort of circling around. Thought it was going to be my first death. Oh, this is quite enclosed. Okay, yeah, so there's a few things here that I think we can work with. Converting to grass straight away isn't going to happen. I think we need to start working on farming and things like that. We've got some coal. Start working on mining, getting some of the basics around. But yeah, I think the bay, with that shape around it, having a boat in the bay, I think would be really cool. And even maybe taking one of the shipwrecks and putting a shipwreck in there or something like that. I don't know. So let me get established. I'll use a little flat area over here, just so we can put things down. We can get a little farm going. I'm gonna get these mushroom guys gathered up because they should still. Let's have a look. I do believe you like this, don't you? Yes, you like this. You like, look, one for you, one for you. Do we have babies? We have babies. There we go. So that's easy enough to do. And we don't actually have to worry about the night as such, do we? So we're going to put a bed down here. This is going to be an area we're going to try and convert first off. And that might be an early project as well, is if we don't have Silk Touch, because we haven't got enchanting yet, how do we get this bit of grass, which is, yeah, you can see that's grown so quick. How do we get this bit of grass over there? Now, it may well be that what we've actually got to do is get a load of wood, for example. So if we oh, we've got a piece of grass there, look. So somehow it's converted, but it could well be that what we have to do is place some wood like that. That's not going to be any good there. So I'm wondering if we do that. You know, will this start converting? Can we start doing it in a line of wood? You know, because it's got protection either side, it's going to go, oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. We've got some saplings, so yeah, we can start growing trees and that sort of thing. So I'm going to leave that there and see if this, in fact, let's just get a little bit more, because it'll be interesting to know if we can do this. Then it'll work. And have I got any torches on me? Have I got some coal? I've got some coal. Let's just make one of those into torches a minute, so you guys can see a little bit better, because that would help, wouldn't it? Rather than looking at horrible stuff. I might be working in the night, but you know, it's good if you can see where we're going. So yeah, so we're going to take this around here, around here, around here, and then I guess we're going to go up into this area. No, we said over there, didn't we? So actually, it's quite a way. So if we come this way, yeah. So we're gonna bring it along there as a line. So let's very quickly get over here. Let's get a few of these out of the way, because if this works, we're gonna have to remove these either side. But what we should be able to do as well, when we put these down, we should be able to bring it up I think the fact that that is there, and we might as well just take these out of the way. Run out of wood already. Let's do some sand. Why not? Why not? Because we can remove it again. This is just really a test, guys, more than anything. So if we now put this along here, is this going to spread along in here because it's protected? That's what we want to know, isn't it? That's the aim. Now you see this, it's mycelium underneath, so we can't have that because it's then touching, but we can have that and it should be alright, he says. Hopefully. This is an experiment for me because I've never really played around with it. Right, let me get a little bit of an area set up over here. I'm going to grow some trees. I'm going to get a few things going, and yeah, we'll have a bit of a base. Now I'm getting around some of the issues with the dirt converting, because I had the same here. Even with a tree sapling on there, that would convert back to mycelium. So I get around that by basically digging a trench. So I flattened this area, I dug a trench all the way around, placed it with wood, and then this had an upper layer on it, so I just took the upper layer on, the lower layer was dirt, and it will stay like that, which is pretty cool. So something I want to play around with is one of the new blocks. So we're going to make, let's see, can we make a gate? Have we got any more spruce left? I might have to spruce already. I'm going to have to grow some more spruce so I can make a gate. We've got some spruce fences there. Let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see, we should have 8 of those in there as well. So I'm going to play around with, we got these new blocks. So, which we can make some of those, and we can make some of those. I want to see which one's going to work best on this, because I think they make quite good sort of corner posts, which is quite nice. So we're going to put one there and one there, and it means we don't have that horrible orange on the top anymore, which we always had previously. So if we do that, we can have a double gate in there. So let's just see how this looks at the back. And I went and got the spruce and the dark oak. That might work better. That's kind of nice, but it doesn't go with that, does it? So yeah. Now, can we convert that back? That's the question. Have we lost? Oh, it just converts it. Oh. Okay, so you actually lose because it takes 4 of these to make 3 of those. And one of those converts to 4 as if it was one of those. So you end up actually losing a log in converting them. So I guess you've got to be careful with these, but I actually like those. Now what we'll have to be careful of is things jumping in, jumping out, I guess. I guess we could double it up. Let's just see how that looks as a tool. I don't know why I'm going over here. We probably still won't have enough, so we'll need to get a few more. I've sorted everything out here into chests. So this is what we've got so far. We've got just a general block chest, dirt, and then we've got cobble, we've got mob drops, we've got sort of food and plant. It's going to be then wood. This is then just sort of odds and ends, and this is my gems, because I found another ship and got a few gems out of it, which was pretty cool, which is in the middle section. So I might go back and check that other ship for other stuff, because I didn't obviously clearly look at it properly. Let's see those and put those like so. We can make it into a sort of a post like that. I think that would look quite good. And the other thing we're going to do is start getting the mine ready, because that's something else I've been working on. We haven't quite got enough of these, so I guess what we need to do is get some saplings for the trees, which we've got some spruce there. So let's get some cobble. Where's my cobble? Up here. I guess make a slightly bigger area here. You can see I was experimenting because I think maybe those logs would look good around it. In fact, let's just put that there and there. But they only go in one direction, so you couldn't put one of these. That's a normal log. You couldn't put it that way because then it looks odd. So you do have to be careful where you put these, I guess is what we're saying here. We need to get these out of the way. We need to get this out of the way. We need to put some cobble down quickly before it converts. Put that there. Put these in. And we'll make this a 4x4 area to grow some bigger trees. So then that way I can get some more spruce wood and do that up, because spruce wood I'm definitely going to be using quite a bit. But that's the start of the animal pen to get these guys in. So I think we'll definitely get those guys in. And then I've put spruce planks down here just to mark out a path. Again, we can roughen this up and make it more rustic as we go along. I just wanted to start put some infrastructure in, and then we're going to sort of make a mine going all the way down here. You can see I've started it, but I haven't finished. So that's the thing. So yeah, I think let's get this grown. Hopefully this will grow. I don't think I've got any more bone meal. I think I've only got one bone meal there. So I guess it'll speed it up a little bit, but not a lot. It'll give it one more tick towards growing, I guess. And I think nobody else is online. It's just me. So yeah, so that's done. That's kind of getting there, I think, as far as it goes. This bit over here, let me just show you quickly, is starting to go along, but it's taking a long time. So I think it's probably going to be quicker to get silk touch than it is to actually get the grass growing. But as you can see, it is definitely doing it. Have we got some more on us? So I guess we could just do it anyway, just to get things moving. Now what we've got to be careful of is there's no mycelium underneath, because that's going to convert things really, really quickly. So I guess we use cobble. Yeah, we shouldn't really take this bit out straight away, because that will convert possibly as we go along. Let's just get rid of that one a minute. Put that there to stop it. So really the way you should be doing this is to sort of do it like this, because then that way the doesn't matter if it grows back here, because the cobble over the top will then convert it back again, make it into dirt. But if we get the cobble outlay down first, then yeah, it shouldn't overcome the problem. So if we do that, so you can see it's already growing there, but this will then convert it back down again before it can grow. And then yeah, we might as well get this going in between times while we're waiting for things to grow, while we're waiting for things to happen early game. Then we can do that. And I'm out of cobble already. What else have I got on me? I guess some of those they're kind of expensive to use here, but we'll use them anyway. We'll reclaim them back, that's for sure. So I guess now we can start putting these down here. They shouldn't infect, he says, hopefully. Well, in fact, we can leave those there. And that would be the way of telling, is actually if you did this and then you came back along again and it was all infected again with mycelium, then you would know it's, you know, there's some underneath there kind of thing. So this is going to be a project where we have to be careful, but I think once we get silk touch, it's going to be easy, because we could just put this down as and where we want to, and it'll start growing. So yeah, that's going to start growing now, and we can start taking these away. As soon as this grows into grass, we can take the side bits away, because the grass will not infect. It's only the dirt that actually gets infected. And I guess we could use coarse dirt as well. And something I haven't tried actually, can we hoe this? That's the next question, is can we get a hoe? Let's try that together. Oh, we got a tree. We got a tree. That's good. It was worth using that bone meal on it. So let's get... I guess we can make a wooden hoe for now. We don't really need to make another hoe. We're not like... is it Sar that does a... Every time he gets his first diamonds, what does he do with it? He makes a diamond hoe. And then what does he do with that? He ruins it and gets the achievement. I think he did it day one when he joined the server. So yeah. GG man, if you want to waste your diamonds like that. So let's see, if we do that, no. So that doesn't work, but I guess if we took an area, let's do a little experiment here. So if we took down a area like this, but the thing is, without water, that's going to go back quickly, isn't it? So that's not going to be any good either. Yeah, it's going to all convert to dirt, but without water nearby. So I guess that could be a way of getting rid of a lot of this, is actually, so you can see it's converted to dirt, but then that's going to convert back again. But I guess if we made a water bucket, and if you guys can think of other ideas as well to help reclaim this land, please do let me know. Put it down in the comments. What are we looking for? Iron here, we've got 5, so let's make a bucket with 3 of those. because a water bucket's always handy to have, especially when we're going to go mining next time. We need to have a bucket with us just in case. So let's go and get this, because that's definitely going to be a way, I think, of converting a lot of this land to dirt, and then from that we could then convert it to you know, grass. I think that would possibly work. So we should probably make an infinity water source over here, so we're going to do that here. Put that one down, so that's going to do all that. So then we should be able to have an 8x8 area completely converted. In fact, no, we can't even do that with it. I was trying to right click on it like a path. That is the other alternative, is because at least I guess that's something that could happen, which would be better than water, although it, you know, is it possibly server heavy? So if we do a little experiment here and then do this, why can't I click on that? Is that not, that's the thing, isn't it? Where's the path block? You right click with the shovel. Why is that not working, guys? Tell me, why is that not working? Is it not working in this feature? Is it changed? Is it not working because it's a different type of block? I don't know. Oh, it's got to be grass. You can only convert block. There you go. Answered my own question. I know Minecraft. I'm sure you do as well. Right, so we've got that there now as an infinite water source, and if we go 4 this way, we can then easily, before it converts, get the hoe out and convert all this, and it's not going to change. It's going to be, you know, just dirt blocks, or rather farmland. And the nice thing is that once we take the water away, it'll convert back to dirt blocks. So that's definitely a thing. So we want to go 4 out this way. So 1 more, and then we can hoe again. So obviously we might get some diamonds to do a diamond hoe if we're going to do it like this. And I guess the other thing we can do on here, we can either dig it out, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just fill it in like so, and do the same along here, and then that will convert underneath. So when we then dig that away, again it will just be able to hoe it quite easily. So yeah, let me know, guys, do you think there's a better way of doing this, other than Silk Touch, which is an obvious one? Is there a better way? I don't think we can do it like that, can we? No, we need to take this out. It's not converted yet. Not converted yet, so we have to be careful. We have to be careful that that's not going to. So yeah, you can see it under there. So actually the idea might be that we dig this out and then convert it, because it's going to be, the mycelium actually grows quicker than a lot of this converts, sadly. So it's something that we have to be very wary of. So yeah, you can see it's already growing here. So it's kind of a bit, you have to do a bit at a time, I think, possibly. I don't know. There we go. So we can then convert that. But I think it's a case of convert as quickly as possible. And there it goes. It's gone. All that time wasted, because now it's going to grow back again. It's going to be a challenge. We definitely need a better hoe than that to do it. But I think this is kind of working. And this is obviously, you know, from this point of view, is completely good. Just put some torches on there for looks more than anything. We don't really need to be lighting up the area, and that's one of the things I'm excited about with this, is whilst we do have to watch out for mobs, it's not completely mob proof, because what we might get is, this is the ocean, and in the ocean we have the new mob, which is the undead. So there is a chance, this ocean is so laggy, there's nothing here, but there is a chance that the undead can be born with their thing. Is there some over there? I was just having a look underneath the water over in the far distance. Let's go and have a quick look. But I did, I had a boat earlier, I left it on the water, and there was an undead in it, which is, yeah, definitely a thing. Maybe that's something we do, is put some boats out in the water and they'll spawn on it. Who knows? Who knows? But I think that's probably where we're going to leave it for today, guys. I've rattled on for quite a long time. We've done some good work. We found our home. We've started progress on making our stuff. So I'm going to chop this tree down. I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to put the fences along there, make myself a couple of gates, and then we'll entice some of these cows in here to do some breeding, and then that way we can murder the rest of them because we don't need them. I'm not going to use soup. I know we can do soup, but soup's just too, unless it stacks. Does it stack yet? I somehow doubt it. We could try it. Shall we try it quickly before we go? Why not? You've convinced me. Let's do that. Let's make a couple of bowls like so. 4. So they stack no problem, but when we want to milk a cow for some mushroom soup, the mushroom soup does not stack. There you go. So that's a bit of a problem. It's a nice meal, but it fills the inventory up too much. So we will have to try something else. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, guys, as I said, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I must get myself a jacket as well. If you have, hit the like button. Don't forget to come and join me on Discord. I want all your comments and information and, about what we can do here. All your input is greatly appreciated, and we can do this together. So, yeah, we'll see you again soon here on Eriador. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.